Hello everybody, Bubba Swaggins here. We're back with it. We're doing another run, of course, because we're spinning the wheel. I don't know who we're gonna get today. I don't know when. Oh, we're getting Isaac. Oh, okay. Well, this guy doesn't actually have any marks done because he was the first guy we played with, and he killed Mom, and he has not been played since. So, good old Isaac here. We do inevitably have to get Blue Baby. We get Blue Baby by killing Isaac, right? Or Isaac with Isaac. Is that the correct assumption here? I think so. I'm pretty sure. So, theoretically, we could do that today. We could unlock Blue Baby. I am not excited to play Blue Baby, but that is something we could do, which is, yeah, that's fine. But anyways, how's everyone's day been? Always been pretty good. Envy here, of course, being a little bit of a time waster. I feel like this is the classic. This is the classic first mini-boss you do not want to run into. It's like first room. Why has it got to be Envy? Why's it got to be Envy, man? I don't want to deal with Envy. It's not like Envy's super duper annoying. He's just like, man, Envy. This guy sucks. Hop into here. Dark Heart. I will take a Dark Heart. Grab this lad. And grab a key as well. No mind if I do. Scrumptious. Break all these black flies. Hopefully our first item here is goated. We've seen some pretty good items. Oh, random item. Nice. You know what? In the last run, we actually got quite a few random items in the run. Number one, I will take. Number one is fine. Although the range down does kind of suck, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time, you can deal with it pretty easily. Let's try and free bomb both of these. Nice. We get both. Awesome possum. I guess I could have done that with the other one as well. I could have gotten the bombs and that one coin. It's okay. I'm not really worried about it. It's one singular coin. How important could it be? I hope there's not a point in this run where I need one coin. I'm gonna be very mad. Grab this, and I guess I may as well poke my head in the shop, right? Like, I don't really care if I lose out on something here. I'm more worried about donating money, you know what I mean? Getting money in the donation machine is our biggest priority right now. Sooner we max that out, the better. And it does remind me, I am gonna have to start doing greed runs here soon. Let's just donate our money on this for it, because we're obviously not getting Sackhead. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing greed runs here. I mean, we're back to that greed mode grind. We have to unlock greedier. Remember that? Like, we have to donate a certain amount of money into the machine to unlock greedier. It's gonna be quite a problematic, you know, thing. But it won't be that bad, I guess. It's just kind of annoying, you know what I mean? I hate having to deal with that because then we have to do the marks for the characters we've already played greed mode with. It's whatever, though. It just means we get to play more greed mode, which I'm fine with. I am okay with that. I just know most people skip greed mode episodes. It's okay. It's part of the game. I know greed mode isn't that well received anyways in the community. Most people are like, oh, greed mode. Whatever. That's why you never see Lazy Madman or other people do it. Occasionally, I think Huts does it, but like Huts, you know, Huts' whole thing is like he doesn't like do what community expects. Like, I think the only thing he cares about is like, oh, you guys don't want spoilers in the thumbnails, and he doesn't do spoilers in the thumbnails. You know what I mean? Otherwise, he just kind of does what he wants. Last side, though, as the first item here, I'm fine with that. Soul Heart, I will take. We are going for the Cathedral today because I guess I'm pretty sure this is the Blue Baby unlock if we kill Isaac with Isaac, which sounds like a good idea. The sooner we unlock Blue Baby, the sooner I can be done with Blue Baby, which is definitely a priority in my mind. I don't like playing Blue Baby. Blue Baby is my bane. Crack the Sky. I suppose this is fine. This is what he started with, didn't it? I'm pretty sure this is the first item we got in the Dead God. I'll take it. Nothing wrong with Crack the Sky. Just, you know, it's pretty OP. I know it's not like the craziest item in the world, but like it is effective. It one-shots basically every boss up until Womb, which, that's pretty good. That is a pretty good effect. Break all these just in case we can get ourselves some Petrified, but we ain't got no Petrified. If you missed the last episode, I did add a bunch of mods. We have the classic Flash music now. We also have quite a few other miscellaneous mods, but nothing too crazy. I will add more mods once I come back from break, but for right now, we're just running with a lighter mod pack. Just enough to, you know, get by. External item descriptions, you know, planetarium chances there in the bottom left, even though we can't get planetariums yet. You know, just some basic stuff. Nothing too crazy. Break all these guys, may as well. I have pretty fast fire rates, so I don't mind breaking these. It's really not that big of a deal. Hop through here. We got red flies. Oh my goodness, everybody killed each other immediately. What the hell? Okay, thanks. Easy room. I usually see one kill themselves there, but all of them? That's kind of crazy. I don't know what happened there. I guess they were all just not feeling it today. Kill this lad. Our damage is looking pretty good. Getting a lot of nickels. I'll take some nickels, though. I'm not against that. Almost killed 2 of them. Speed gurglings, though. Definitely an annoying gurgling type, but not that bad when you have this level of damage. We're, of course, skipping Devil Deal, because if we want to get into Cathedral here, we are going to have to skip Devils. It's how it works, okay? Unless I'm wrong, maybe it can still spawn regardless, but I don't want to really mess around with it. And skipping devil items isn't that big of a deal. We'll be playing devil items a lot in the future, so it's not like it's a big deal. I guess the angel pool is okay right now. It's not super great, but it's okay. I guess the job done. I want to almost bomb that, by the way, for Magic Mush, but I don't think it's actually worth. I feel like I should do it just out of, like, you know, gut feeling, but I only have 5 bombs right now. Which is a good bit of bombs, but we're gonna have to use 2 bombs just to bomb that. Really 3 if we want to hit every mushroom. Secret room right here. I can just tell by the room. Deli pills. Can we get IM error rooms right now? Yeah, we can. They're unlocked by default. It's just, you know, there's not a lot of ways into them immediately. But that is one of the few ways. Gigant bean? Giganto pistol, as Luffy would say. Oh my goodness. Do not harm me. Do not harm me. Can I kill this lad, please? I am trying to not get hit, but the game is making that very difficult. Okay, we're good. He's dead. Temperance machine. I could play it. Wouldn't be too hard. Teleport. That sucks. So you can get me into IM error rooms too. Nothing there. Well, I guess we may as well make our little way to the boss. Make our way to the boss and see what we are fighting here. Hopefully we can get our angel. The sooner the better, because that just means, you know, higher chance we can get more items in the run. Sir, can you please just come back here? I need to kill you. I don't really have the speed to chase you down. Break all of these. I guess we're really just not getting petrified. Petrified's unlocked by default, isn't it? It is. I'm like 90% sure. Grab the Boombas. And we have Shoppy over here. Well, that's not a bad thing. Okay, got a lot of the freaking bats there with 1 bomb. That was definitely worth. I guess I could poke my head in the shop, just see what's in there. Donate money otherwise. Pump our head into here. Ooh, chaos. Ooh, First chaos. I gotta do it, right? I mean, it's the first chaos of Dead God 3. Of course I gotta take it now. If I skip it, what am I doing? I'm just playing around at that point. Like, you just say, you're what? You don't want to win? We do have a temperance machine, so you know what? Fuck it, we ball. We're gonna get enough money right here and there. Right here and now, as I should say. Pop over here. Pop our little head in the air. We'll pop it right next to this guy in case I want to bomb. Hopefully this doesn't pay out too quickly. That would be a little annoying. It did pay out pretty quickly. Why, man? Why? I didn't want you to pay out that quick. Well, I suppose I will come back once I have some HP. I guess I have to. I mean, I don't really have a choice in the matter now, do I? There's a half heart in here. I will grab this. I need 1 more half heart to have enough money here to buy chaos. But getting chaos is a good idea. I think it's just going to help the run. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's not that many crazy of items, but I guess it gives us a chance to get something like Sacred Heart. It's unlocked by default. Because really, we weren't... Oh, man, there goes my deal chance. I guess that's whatever. Why? Why'd you randomly turn, you little freaking scumbag? Can you hold still? Dude, these guys are trolling me right now. In other news, I guess since I'm kind of past the beginning phase of like Dead God 3 here, and I'm like done trying to like, you know, hype it up like right off the bat, I guess we'll go back to the normal talking routine, you motherfucker, which I don't know if you guys have seen, but Dead by Daylight, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, it's getting freaking Springtrap, dude. It'll be kind of sick. I'm a little excited for it. I'll definitely go check out DBD again once I'm back from break, because I think it comes out the 25th. Actually, I'll probably be able to play it in my own time then. I should be situated in my apartment then, and I should theoretically be able to check it out. Now, I will come back. I don't know specifically when. I will obviously make a YouTube community post when I am ready to come back. Obviously, I also have a lot of pre-recorded episodes, so if I do end up getting back early, I'll just let those run, to be honest, because Yeah, these are just normal runs anyways. It's not like I'm, you know, doing anything different here other than recording back to back to back, which for most people, I think you probably can't even tell until I mention that. I guess maybe the same shirt probably gives it away, but it's fine. Also, you know, the like paint covered bean. You know, it's funny. So someone said like a few days ago, he's like, we all know what's on the beanie bill. And I was just like, motherfucker. It's like, motherfucker. I knew someone was eventually going to say that. I was like, come on, man. Come on, man. You know it's paint. Husk, I got a couple hits here, man. Whatever. I wasn't going to get my angel deal anyways after that. Watch me get it now. 2.8% chance. I need to get more damage. Stop damaging me, man. I'm taking too many hits. Anarchist cookbook, whatever. You're giving me freaking useless active items I can't use. Let's go down. So Isaac has to still get boss rush done, right? Yes, he does. He does, in fact. He does, in fact, because he has 0 done. Well, that's not too annoying to do. On the contrary, that's quite easy to do. So hopefully we get a pretty crazy run going here, because now we have chaos. Obviously, some wacky stuff can happen. Anarchist cookbook was already a wacky thing that happened. Kind of maybe a little annoying, but if we get bookworm, I guess it's all right. I'm really not against it if we get bookworm, because our fire rate is pretty high, so that could actually be kind of nice. Bookworm is basically the poor man's 2020 or eye drops. I guess it's more akin to eye drops, right? Kind of, yeah. Bomb these lads. Playing this more like Flash Isaac too, I feel like. I'm like, the music's like making me like bomb more. Can you get away from me, sir? I will say there is quite a bit of a meta difference between Flash Isaac and, you know, Rebirth. Rebirth, you don't do as many like bomb rolls and stuff, like bomb pushes. You still see me do like certain things that are, you know, from Flash Isaac, which are like bombing Fallen before he spawns in. The reason people used to bomb so much back then is because damage was hard to come by in Flash Isaac. So bombs were actually a huge source of your damage. Even though they were kind of hard to come by, you know, they were a big source of your damage. You had to bomb when you had the chance to bomb. Like pre-bombing Fallen, well, on the Satan fight, for example, that is something you had to do, basically. I guess you didn't necessarily have to do it. I mean, you could get something going where you have a big, actually an OP build. It happened rarely, but it happened. It was just like bombs were just much more important. I mean, getting the secret rooms wasn't that big of a deal, but using them as offensive weapons, that was kind of actually a big deal. But there was also fun techniques in Flash Isaac too. I know it's maybe quite literally before some of you were born, but like when Flash Isaac came out, there was this technique called brim snapping, which some Isaac creators are well known for. I obviously didn't make videos during the Flash Isaac era. On the contrary, I was like, I don't know, how old would I have been? Isaac came out in 2011, right? I believe so. 2011, it's 2025, 14 years ago. Guys, I was 12 years old. I was 12 years old. I was watching like Northern Lion play Isaac, and that was basically my source of like Isaac. I played it myself, but like I pirated the game because obviously I was a little child and I grew up in a poor family, so I was not even able to afford Isaac, so I just pirated it. And well, now you can see nowadays I actually own everything. So I guess, you know, Edmund eventually did get my money. I also have Isaac on my phone. I guess I don't have it on the Switch, mostly because the Switch is like, it's got its own bugs. I don't know. It is kind of like, you know, I don't know. I think there's an I think Edmund even agrees with me here, but I think there's an argument to be made for like pirating, because it's like, well, I mean, if the game is good enough, and especially if you're like in that kind of situation where you just can't get the game, it's fine. I think so long as you go buy the game eventually, you're still supporting the company. Sure, yeah, you were playing it for free before, but the amount of time you play it doesn't matter. I guess it eventually matters if you give them your money. I think Edmund shares that sentiment, I think, if I recall. I know there's a couple like game devs, like Soul game devs like that, they're like, they have that sentiment about it, where it's like, oh, it's fine if you pirate, I don't care. Are we gonna have enough charges for the boss here? I don't think we will. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. Are we gonna make boss rush? Perhaps, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. We could, it's definitely possible. It's looking a little less likely. Oh, Red Megamaw, hello. You're definitely bomb worthy, just because I don't want to deal with you. Red Megamaw, I wish I had cracked the light now. I did not need to use that on freaking greed. Red Megamon, man. I feel like you show up way too early in a freaking run here. Deadeye is the thing we can get right now. I thought that would be an unlock. And we got Apple in here. That's a pretty good item to get. Before replacing an Angel item, that's okay. I'll take that. So, not bad. Definitely pretty good items to get there. Tier rate up, big damage ups. The Razor Blade does, what, 3.2 times damage? It's pretty good. Definitely not a bad situation damage-wise. Sorry, I'm kind of stuttering over my words right now. Cook these lads. Dude, Necropolis' theme is crazy, isn't it? I feel like it's just so final boss-esque. You know what I mean? It's like the lead up right to the final boss, which I guess was never really true. Mom is only the final boss once. You know what I mean? Like, even in Flash Isaac, she was never the final boss. Although I bet there's someone who like played Isaac, beat Mom finally. He's like, okay, that was sick. Credits roll, and you're just like, that was a pretty cool game. Never played after that. Just like, oh, you know what? I guess that was it. Pretty fun game. Nice little indie game there. Could have used more content. It's like, bro, you didn't even complete the game yet. Kill this lad. Safety scissors, I'll take it. Why not? Seems kind of useful. Cook this lad. Mom's hand is coming down here in a second. I'm a little afraid. I'm a little fearful. Somehow I did not get hit by that. I figured that was going to be a normal hand, not a freaking skeleton hand. I guess I can pop my head into here. Greed. I guess cook them. Works with me. Freaking Greed keeps stealing my goddamn chops. I feel like it's happening more right now than anything. All right, let's go down. I don't know. I don't know where the item room is. It's kind of hard to tell. I said down, but now I'm going to go up. I can feel up. Up is going to be like an item room or something. Then down's going to be boss. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just making things up. I'm saying things. I'm taking guesses. Pop our head into here. Give me a soul heart. Hello. Say less. Say less. Tech X. So Chaos Enjoyers, we stay winning. You would definitely not see that happen too much in Dead God, like once it's like towards completion, because there's going to be so many random items that Chaos has to go through. We have a much higher chance to get Tech X on Chaos right now. So that's the perks of being early game, I guess. That's pretty sick, though. Pretty happy with that. Grab that. Grab this. Grab a coin. Chill. Do not hit me. So far, so good. Let's pop down here. Still don't have our item room. It's actually kind of impressive. Kind of a big fort, to be honest. I guess we have maybe a little too much shot speed right now. It's not really that big of a deal, but maybe a tinge too much shot speed. We need to go down. Well, we're going to be able to do boss rush pretty easily. At the very least, that is kind of true. I don't think we're getting a benefit out of Deadeye, are we? Yeah, Deadeye does not work with Tech X, but it will copy the last damage you had. So if you had the 100% damage up, I guess I should have, you know, shot some things, gotten my damage up before I picked up Tech X, but it gets stuck on the last value it was on. Oh well, I didn't really think about it. I just kind of saw Tech X and I was like, oh, that's pretty freaking sick. Mark, I will take, obviously. All right, let's keep moving. We have plenty of consumables. I saw the sack, don't worry. I'm skipping the sack because I want to make boss rush at this point. Go through here. Cook this lad. Mask of Infamy. I needed you to die to the beam, sir. You're making me waste time here. Pentagram. Pretty cool. Gonna keep the angel going here. Normally I would have checked boss, not boss, the devil item there, but I just don't. I don't think it's a good idea right now. I don't want to give up that angel. If I can get Blue Baby right now, that'd be pretty sick. Come on, Ghosty. 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 What a little time waster. What a sniveling little snake. You guys see that? How much time he just wasted on me? We have the freaking time wasting rooms here. The king of time wasting rooms. Bombs are cool. I don't need it. I gotta stop hesitating. I just gotta go for it. Okay. Fuck, man. Keep moving. Oh, hello. Curse of the Maze. Didn't really help me there, but it's all right. Range down doesn't affect me. Okay, come on. Keep moving. I can make this. I gotta save my crack the sky here for stupid face. Let's bomb through. Oh, come on, brother. Come on, bro. I guess we got her. Oh, wait, no, it's back there now. The room itself moved. I guess that makes sense. Harlequin baby, I'm okay with that. He's actually pretty good, even. Oh, come on, man. Whatever. They're shafting me over here. I don't have a way to kill these guys that quick. Come on. Nickel over there. I'd love to grab it, but this isn't the time. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be really close. Nice. Okay, not too bad. Almond milk, actually a damage up. I will take it. Infestation 2 or lead pencil. Infestation 2 is pretty good for defense, but the damage on the spider is gonna be low. I think lead pencil, nah. 15 tiers is good, but it's not gonna hit that often. I think Infestation 2 is the best bet. So this is a DPS up, and we're auto-firing Tech X now. Quite an interesting build. It works pretty well, though. As you can see, we're melting things pretty quick. Crack the sky here should hit most of these guys. Gabriel, I'm going to need you to calm down, my good sir. Okay, just kind of spread these around. If I had homing right now, it'd be a lot better, too. Yeah, I think Infestation 2 was the right play here. I think it's just working the best. It's the best we could ask for. Mega Fatty, I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir. He has to compensate by being the small version of Mega Fatty. Okay, Cage is somewhere in the room. Hello, Cage. Nice. Okay, so that's basically all the annoying bosses besides Bloat dead. I will take this. Pretty easy. Almond Milk was the right choice here. It usually is. I feel like when you get something like Tech X, for example, Almond Milk's just a no-brainer. It's too easy to make it work. Obviously, if you have some tier effects too, it's really, really good, but we don't even really necessarily need that. 20 tier rate Tech X just works. Okay, a lot of soul hearts here. I'm gonna try not to pick up anything, you know, just take red heart damage so I can like fuel up before I go into womb. Because we don't have really a defensive item per se. Fallen. Just Uriel here. I can deal with Uriel, no problem. Pin and Dark One. That was a pretty, that was a bold move. I didn't know if Pin was gonna hit me or not. That was like a bull rushing me and I just decided not to freak out. Or like a bear. You know, you're like not supposed to like flinch to a bear and run away. You're just supposed to like, against black bears, like stand your ground. And they'll be like, oh shit, this guy means business. I'm not fucking with him. Okay, he's dead. Awesome. Loki and Frail. Just focus on Frail here to take him out of the picture. Monstro 2. We got him with the crack the sky there. Not bad. And this is the last wave. Nice. Didn't have to deal with blow. Isaac's head. Cool. Charged baby. Wait, what's it mean by Isaac's head? Is that trinket? Is that trinket, right? Yeah, I think it's that trinket. Okay. We're good here. We have an okay amount of HP. It's a little precarious, I would say, but it's not that bad. So, womb here. Curse of the Maze. Again? Really? Infestation 2 is going to help us out a lot, though, I think. And our DPS is not bad at all. I mean, we killed most of those bosses pretty quick. A lot of our boss rushes have been quite easy, which is good because boss rush is really annoying to get done. The sooner we can knock out boss rush, the easier our future runs are, because I hate having to panic for boss rush. Making Hush, I make that most of the time, but boss rush, that's a lot harder. Getting them knocked out early on here, it's a big weight off my mind when I do future runs for them. Boss rush is just kind of like an extra bonus if I'm having like a good run. Oh yeah, I have freaking safety scissors. That was a new sound, wasn't it? That sizzle? That's weird. Coin, I will take. So far, the game's running way better, by the way. It was definitely the old mod pack that was causing issues. Probably specifically it was a mod. I don't know what mod it was, but it doesn't seem like we have the issues here anymore. I figured that was the case because Repentance Plus obviously breaks mods. Something was probably working, but not working as well. Let's go check that freaking secret room. I'm gonna bomb here. I'm lazy. Want to give me magic mush? No, you don't, but that's okay. Paperclip, don't really need it. Boss is definitely down here. That's a no-brainer. Well, he's freaking dead. You know what? It's probably a good thing we took damage there. Works for me. We're already max tier rate. Jesus. I didn't think we were going to already be max. Arcade room here. Anything I can do with it? Not really, but I can double charge Crack the Sky here. Basically, insta-kill Mom's Heart if I so desire. May as well. I need to make these guys pay out anyways, right? We do have freaking Chaos, so he's not going to even pay out with a battery item, right? He could just pay out with anything. Could be something cool. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't even know if he's going to pay out. Like, sometimes these guys take 90 cents to pay out. Sometimes, like you saw, we got 2 to pay out within 20 cents on, like, cumulative. 20 cents between both of them. Which is definitely extremely weird. That's extremely hyper weird. He paid out pretty quick. Vasculitis, nice. Not a bad item to get right now. Rude. Well, we lost our deal chance. That's definitely not good. Ah, just a card. Okay. Let's pop down. I don't know. I don't know which direction we're going here for anything. Sir, can you pay out? Or not pay out, pop out? I won't have to wait all day for you. Yeah, Vasculitis is a pretty good get right now. I feel like it's going to work pretty well. With the infestation too as well. We're actually doing quite a bit. This is a scary room. Thank God for Tech X. Okay. HP I will definitely take. What is that? It's a dime. Okay. So red ring is dime. I got that in my noggin now. I guess it had to be dime. Lucky pennies aren't unlocked by default, right? Okay, she's dead. Oh, I lost my deal chance right at the end there. I took a hit. Fuck. Oh, well. Well, we got some marks. We got basically boss rush done and Mom's Heart done. That's okay. I'm okay with that. That's a decent result. I think the doors will start opening anyways once we have Mom killed 11 times here, right? I think so. What is that? Bob's Curse? Yes, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go with the fact that he exploded. That is Bob's Curse. Oh, it's Ipecac. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Lost Baby. Okay, sick. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that run, and I will see you on the next one.